On April 9, 2025, the Trump administration ushered in a new era of protectionism. The administration imposed sweeping tariffs on goods from China, the European Union, Japan, and South Korea. These tariffs represent a significant escalation in President Trump's trade war. The impact on the global economy has been immediate and far-reaching. The tariffs are wide-ranging. Chinese goods face a staggering 104% duty. The European Union is subject to a 20% tariff. Japan and South Korea face industry-specific duties. These tariffs are in addition to the 10% tariffs imposed on imports from various countries just days earlier. President Trump argues that these tariffs are necessary to protect American jobs and address trade imbalances. He accuses these countries of unfair trade practices, including currency manipulation and intellectual property theft. He believes these tariffs will bring back American manufacturing jobs and reduce the trade deficit. The administration's actions have sent shockwaves through the global economy. The International Monetary Fund warns of a looming trade war. Economists predict a slowdown in global growth. The tariffs have also created uncertainty and volatility in financial markets. The international response to President Trump's tariffs has been swift and decisive. China, the European Union, Japan, and South Korea have all vowed to retaliate with tariffs of their own. These countries argue that President Trump's actions violate international trade rules and will harm the global economy. China, the world's second-largest economy, has promised to respond in kind to the U.S. tariffs. Chinese officials have accused the United States of bullying and blackmail. They have vowed to defend their interests. The European Union, a major trading partner of the United States, has condemned the tariffs as illegal and unjustified. European leaders have pledged to take action to protect their industries and workers. The EU is considering tariffs on American products such as Harley-Davidson motorcycles and bourbon. Japan and South Korea, key U.S. allies in Asia, have also expressed their displeasure with the tariffs. Both countries have summoned U.S. ambassadors to lodge formal complaints. They have warned that the tariffs could damage their economies and undermine their security relationship with the United States. The economic fallout from the trade war is already being felt around the world. Stock markets have tumbled, with the S&P 500 experiencing its largest drop since its creation in the 1950s. Investors are fleeing to the perceived safety of bonds, leading to a surge in bond prices and a drop in yields. Businesses are also feeling the pinch. The tariffs have disrupted supply chains and increased costs for businesses that rely on imported goods. This is leading to higher prices for consumers and reduced profits for businesses. Consumers are likely to bear the brunt of the trade war. The tariffs will lead to higher prices for a wide range of goods, from cars and electronics to clothing and food. This will disproportionately impact lower-income households who spend a larger share of their income on consumer goods. The trade war also threatens to derail the global economic recovery. The International Monetary Fund warns that the tariffs could shave 0.5% off global GDP growth by 2026. A global recession is now a real possibility. The future of global trade hangs in the balance. The Trump administration's tariffs have upended decades of trade liberalization and ushered in a new era of protectionism. The consequences of this shift are still unfolding, but they are likely to be far-reaching and unpredictable. Some experts believe that the trade war will be short-lived, and that the two sides will eventually reach a negotiated settlement. They argue that the economic costs of a prolonged trade war are simply too high for either side to bear. Others are more pessimistic. They believe that the trade war is a symptom of a deeper rift between the United States and its trading partners. This rift is driven by a range of factors, including economic competition, political tensions, and cultural differences. The outcome of the trade war will have profound implications for the global economy and the future of international relations. If the trade war continues to escalate, it could lead to a fragmentation of the global economy, with countries retreating into regional trading blocs. This would have a devastating impact on global growth and prosperity.